Hello friends, in this video we'll create delete user course API. While calling this API, we need to pass course ID into URL as well as authorization token value. So by combining course ID and user ID, first we'll check all about the existence of course inside courses table. If we found, then we need to delete that. Back to editor, let's open course controller class. Needs to go inside our delete course method. So here we can see that we are getting course ID from URL. So first let's get all about user ID. We'll get from auth helper function, user method and ID. Then I will check all about course existence. So let's say if course model, I will use where method. Let's pass an array here. So ID, this is course ID, so we are getting from URL. Then I will use user ID, which is coming from auth helper function, user ID. If I go to our table, go to courses table, so here we can see that here we have the column as ID and user ID. So these are the two combinations what we are making here. So ID, user ID, and if the row exists, then we need to go inside this if block and delete that course. Otherwise here we'll have a failed response, so returns response JSON status equals to false, message course not found. Now let's go inside this if block. It means course exists. So first I will get a course object value. So course equals to course model, and I will use the concept of find method and parse course ID. So on the behalf of course ID, it means the ID column of course. This line of code is going to return a course object value. After getting that object, we'll call delete method. This delete method will delete that specific row from our table. So return response JSON status equals to true, message course deleted. Let's do a quick unit testing. So I will open api.php and here we have some error and the semicolon was missing. Save this file. Let's go to our routes folder, open up api.php. So to call delete course method, we need to call delete course route. While calling this route, we need to pass course ID, and I think here we have one more mistake, that in this URL we need to pass ID, which is course ID. So this route will hit using delete request type. So development server already started. Back to Postman. So before that we need to call login API to generate a token value. So here I am using 7th number ID. So this is all about login API, and this is our newly generated token value. So let's copy API URL, open into a new tab. So instead of calling login, I will call delete-course, and into URL I will pass course ID. So I am passing, let's say, 100 number, which does not exist. Let's select delete here, go to headers, accept, application JSON. Next I need to pass authorization token value. So authorization bearer space, let's copy the token value. I will go inside delete course API, pass it here. So before authorization key, unauthenticated, invalid course ID, it means 100, course not found. Now let's pass a valid course ID. Let's say course ID 2, but this course exists in the account of user ID 6. So what we can do here, I will pass, for example, 6 here, which does not exist for this token value. It means 7th number user ID. Click on send button, course not found, but whenever I will change value from, let's say, not 6, actually 2, course not found. Now I will change from 2 to 3 value, which exists with the 7th number ID. So let's go and click on send button, course deleted. If I go and reload this page, now we can see that course deleted by combining user ID and the course ID value. So successfully, this is all about our delete course API. Now this was our last video. So successfully now we have completed one more phase, that is third phase API development using JWT authentication. So all the source code of this third phase I will drop into the resource section of this video. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.